Hello and welcome to another edition of Eat the Week. I'm your host Harry Foodie Guy and thank you for watching this video. Today is something quite unusual because I do a lot of cooking and a lot of food reviewing of unusual foods and some silly stuff, and I was shopping in Sainsbury's and I saw a chicken dinner. It says £1.89 on the pack. It was actually £1.75. So I kind of thought, do you know what? I've got to get it just to see what it's like. I've never had one of these before. What made me laugh was that the picture on the front. It looks like something from like you get from Toby Carvery, you know. And it also says to microwave it. Who the hell microwaves a roast dinner? It's weird. Yes, you can cook it in the oven and everything else. Or you can microwave it. Pierce the film, and it's all a little bit complicated, right? You know, it's like you've got to pierce this film and do that and do this, and you've got gravy with it and stuffing and carrots and peas and stuff. But how can they do all this for like £1.79? So per meal cooked, 272 calories. That's not bad for a full roast, is it? 4.4 grams of fat, 40 grams of carbs, and 15 grams of protein. It does have a lot of salt in it, 2.9 grams. That's a lot of salt. So what I'm going to do though is I am going to air fry this because I'd like my potatoes, you know, to be crunchy, and my stuffing, and I don't mind the chicken breast air fried as well. So I might stick the peas in the microwave. But anyway, let's have a look. Let's see what we get. Let's open the box here. Kershaws home style chicken dinner. Take these off. Don't need them now. Right. So I'm just going to make up the cooking as we go along. I know there's a lot of people out there that follow cooking guidelines and stuff like that, but I'm a maverick. Oh, okay. This is interesting. I might not have an option because the chicken's in with the gravy. Oh, that's so weird. Right, okay. I'm still air frying the potatoes though. Where's the stuffing? Oh, there's the stuffing. It's like kind of a gloopy lump there. So I might take the stuffing out. Oh, that's weird. I wish the gravy had been separate. Right, okay. I'm going to have a muck about. I'm going to try and get this stuffing ball out of there and get the potatoes in the air fryer and see if I can get them nice and crunchy. They've already got vegetable oil on them. I just read that on the back, so I don't need anything else. And do you know what? It don't look that bad, actually, for £1.75. You know, it's like, you know, I'd probably need 2 or 3 of these to fill me up, to be honest. But at least the carrots look like carrots, the peas look like fresh peas. So let's not judge a book by its cover. So actually, you know, let's see if we can make it look like that, shall we? All right, let's cook this thing. Well, there you go. That's the Kershaws Christmas chicken dinner, home style. It was £1.75 in Sainsbury's, and I've tried to replicate this, you know, the packaging as much as possible. And I've tried to be fair as well. So here we go. That is that. That's as close as I could get that packaging. So let's get them both in together. What do you reckon? Do you reckon I've done a good job? I did have a little taste of the gravy, right? Because there was some left in the packaging. So I air fried these. Getting in my own light there. Air fried these, air fried that, and then I microwaved the carrots and peas as per instructions. And as you can see, they're really overdone. They didn't need microwaving that much at all. but the chicken obviously did. So if this is nice and I buy it again, I would take the carrots and peas out and do them in a cup separately, and only like microwave the meat for as long as it needs. So, but the gravy was very salty. So, so I can see where the 2.9 grams of gravy is. But there you go. Let's get into this. Let's get this in my face and see what it tastes like. So here we are. So did you like my little flyby bit? Oh, talking about flyby, I don't know if you can hear that. Massive military plane is flying over, a cargo plane. Hope they're not going to the Ukraine. Yeah, that was loud. Right, okay, so I'm gonna eat this now. You saw the little flyby bit. I did my best to to replicate the packaging. But I mean, I don't know what I expected for 175. But I mean, I air fried these potatoes, as I said. I'll put them in the gravy. The gravy is actually really nice, but it's very salty. As I said, that's where the 2.9 grams of salt are. Let's try some of these veg. Massively overcooked. The instructions on these veg, they only needed a couple of minutes, but it said, you know, leave them in there. So I followed the instructions on the packet. They're massively overcooked. If I was to buy one of these again, which is unlikely, but you never know, I'd separate these vegetables and cook them, you know, for a lot less. But yeah, I mean, the chicken is like that old school dinner's chicken, you know. So that's the biggest piece. Very salty, very, very salty. But you know, as it goes, the texture is not as bad as it looks. So, and this is the biggest potato. It's like, I'll give you there you go. Oops. There's the scale. That's the biggest potato. It's like a cube. It's literally a cube. Yeah, the potatoes don't really taste much. I wanted to put some salt on them, but there was already so much salt in the meal. I'm going to dip them in the gravy. And even though I air fried them, they're actually not that crispy, and I'd expect them to be, because they did a good 10 minutes in the air fryer. And normally 10 minutes in the air fryer is enough to crisp up pretty much anything. So, but they definitely need the gravy. But because I was replicating the picture on the box, I put the gravy all over the vegetables. Alright, let's get into the stuffing, shall we? So I managed to dig this out of the chicken and air fry this as well. So that's the stuff in there. That's like the weirdest stuffing I've ever had in my life. That's like baby food stuffing. It's even though I air fried it as well. I don't know, it kind of looks like stuffing, but there's only slight hints of sage in there. Really slight hints. It's really weird. I'll try it with a little bit of chicken that's on the end there and see if that improves it and a bit of gravy. The stuffing's rank. Right, let's see if I can make one of these potatoes taste nice. It's weird. It's not as horrible as I thought it would be. But I can't say it's really nice either. I did just buy it as an off chance. The best thing about it is the gravy. But they've just made it way too salty. Just getting with the last bit of chicken. Should I ruin it with stuffing? No, I'm going to put the stuffing with the vegetables. That piece of chicken was alright. So that's weird. That was actually pretty good. All the other bits of chicken were really soft. That one actually had a nice bit of bite to it as well. I don't know what to say. It's like, I'm not throwing it in the bin. I mean, it's only 272 calories, so I might as well eat it. God, we've got all sorts going on right now. The helicopter flying overhead now. God. Wow. Another military one. So, if it wasn't for the gravy, this meal would have been a disaster. But the gravy is like the glue that binds. I was expecting to do one of those videos that gets more views because it's disgusting. Oh, it's disgusting. Everyone wants to see the disgusting videos on YouTube. Something that's really gross. It seems to be more fashionable and more fun to watch, I suppose, when somebody tries the food and it's rank. This isn't rank purely because of the gravy. That flavour of gravy is amazing. But what do I really expect for £1.75? That's like, you know, a king size pot noodle price. And yet I've had a whole roast dinner. Oh dear. It's not something I put on my shopping list. But I can't say that I hated it. I just didn't like it. Apart from the gravy that I'm still eating. Because the gravy's really, really nice. So, but the rest of it was like pappy, that. Yeah, the worst thing about it was definitely the stuffing. Then the veg, which is a shame because it was only ruined because I cooked it per the instructions. So if you're going to eat these things, separate the veg from the meat and cook the potatoes and stuffing separately like I did. And then it might resemble some kind of things, but 2.9 grams of salt in that tiny plate is pretty unforgivable. You know, salt's bad, okay? So that's a lot. That's like, you know, probably a daily allowance of salt. So, and I automatically feel thirsty now. So this is over processed, too much salt. And that gravy would have tasted nice without all that salt. It didn't need it at all. It was a nice flavour. So if I scored this out of 10, I couldn't Oh, it's tricky. The only thing I liked was the gravy. And the last bit of chicken was like, so there were 5 little tiny pieces of chicken and 1 piece of chicken tasted like chicken. The rest was just like mush. So, you know, if you've got no teeth, then this will probably be a good meal for you. You know, if you can't eat hard food, because this was plenty soft. Everything was soft, even the roast potatoes wouldn't crisp up. So I'd give this a 2 out of 10, and that's being fair. I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it enough to, you know, regularly put them on my shopping list. I don't think I'll be trying them again unless I see something crazy that they do. Like I don't know. I've never done a roast dinner, but it's like, maybe there's better ones out there. Like, but I wanted to start with this one because it was just so cheap, and I thought, what are you going to get for £1.75? But anyway, I've eaten it though. But then again, I hadn't eaten anything all day, so it's you know, sometimes I'm still going in. I spotted another bit of gravy that just a bit more salt. Okay, that says it all. Flat on its face, where it should be. Oh no, they do a beef dinner and fish and chips as well. If you really want me to review the beef dinner and the fish and chips, just let me know in the comments, and I'll keep an eye out for it, because you know, it is quite funny having £1.75 meals, you know, because like the thing is, it's not really filled me up, but it's only 272 calories. But I suppose if you wanted something in the freezer, and you just want something quick, you know, if you're watching TV or something, sat on your own, then yeah, maybe. But I'd have to have a big freezer to have one of them in it, because I wouldn't want that taking up my freezer space really. So anyway, that's been my honest but fair review, because I am honest but fair, like the Russian police. And thank you very much for watching. I hope you like these videos enough to give them a like, give me a subscription, because we're fairly new, but we're having a whale of a time. I'm talking in third person now, so you get all kinds of crazy stuff on this channel. So this can go in the bin now, and I can see if I can find something much nicer to eat, because I'm hungry. So I hope you all have a great day. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.